My name is Pauline Keener. I work for the Stockton Police Department. I've been employed there for 13 years. I also do a number of events that I work in conjunction with the Stockton Fire Department. Currently, my assignment is the high-tech unit in investigations, where we cover a lot of surveillance techniques, investigative tools that we use for our job. The city of Stockton, if you're not familiar with it, is located in the Central Valley, San Joaquin County. We have a population of 315,000 people. For our police department, we have 485 authorized sworn personnel. We also have 227 civilian staff that support us in all of our roles. Currently, we average about 400,000 calls for service a year. Along with that, with the Stockton Fire Department, we also they have 181 sworn personnel, 24 civilians assisting them in their duties. And right now, this year, they're on track to actually cover 50,000 calls for service. So it's a very busy city, very busy departments between the two agencies. A lot of calls we go on at the same time, so we spend a lot of time together. Some of the things that I've kind of been accumulating through time is networking for funding. So there's ways to go around with grant writing, but a lot of times, luckily, I come from a diverse family, friends. A lot of them are located here in the Silicon Valley. But we have a lot of people in Stockton that like to donate money to the department. The police department themselves have created a police foundation. It's a nonprofit. All of our money can be donated through the nonprofit. It could be earmarked for certain things within the police department and the city of Stockton. For the police department, we have other organizations like Canine Connection that helps pay for our canines. We also have the chaplaincy program and our cadet program. All of those are nonprofits that are overseen by the foundation. The foundation themselves is a group of people from the community. So it's not in-house by the police department. It's not run by the police department. It's all in-house. Board of Supervisors, they dictate where the money goes. So it's a good way for people to donate to the police department without it seeming one-sided. We could earmark certain things for specialty items if somebody wants to donate money towards a special vehicle, special equipment, special programs such as the drone program. We could earmark that money specifically for that as well. Through that, I've been able to, through the networking system, the United Way, and other resources, we've kind of tapped into within our community and outside of our community for technology-based. We're getting donations for our drones currently. So we will get one for the fire department, and hopefully there's one in progress for the police department as well. Either way, with the police department, through the police foundation, we'll be able to fund that program. Biggest challenges facing widespread adoption of our drone program. In our community, we're really diverse. We've worked, the city of Stockton itself and the police department is part of the national initiative. So we're taking part in a project throughout the nation, trying to build community trust. So with our diverse community and with the police department, we constantly are engaging in community events, dealing with the concerns of the citizens, and asking them for assistance as well to help us with, what they want. What do they want from the police department? What can we do to better serve our community? With that, universal adoption is definitely for a drone program would be to build the trust through our community. Hopefully being able to do that with the fire department starting, they're kind of up and running to get their program started first. And also recognizing that these are tools, not toys. And so with the startup program, there's a lot of stuff that we're learning here even at the symposium about policies and procedures and getting all this stuff in place first before we go and start our training programs. Estimated cost for our program is pretty much up in the air. It's going to be a learning process for us. It'll be a process to decide what direction we're going to go and how much money they're going to allot for the drone program as it goes. But we do have the support of the communities and we do have support of the staff. It's something that is a forward motion for both agencies, and therefore I think it's going to be successful. The things that we've identified, obviously cost of the equipment, maintenance, replacement costs, because they are going to be donations, operational cost, and then the documentation cost of everything for data. The most exciting and compelling value that I see is to bring forth a tool that we can better communicate with our community, but it's also a device that can be used for public safety as well as keep our responders safe in the middle of a situation. And I think sometimes that bridges the gaps, because whenever you see something flying through the air, you see something flashy, it brings people out to talk to you. And this is another tool we could use to engage our community with us as well. So I know I'm real excited about that. I know the departments are real excited about that, because we do a lot in our community. We're building trust, and we're there for them. That's what our job is. Some of the challenges I see obviously would be adopting universal policies across the board through our city management and also with our department management. Making sure that everybody's consensus is the same, everybody's on the same page. When you're adopting such policies, it could get conflicting. So I think that would be some of our biggest challenges would be that. And then again, reaching out to the community and building that trust with them and letting them know what we're using these tools for. As far as any personal experiences that I've had with drones, working a search and rescue canine, we've actually been able to put the drones in the air to assist us in searches, eliminate areas that were hazardous to the staff and our dogs as well, our canine partners. Whether it be cadaver search or a search after a fire to make sure that there was nobody left behind, these drones can get in the air and really give us a visual of patterns, fire patterns after the fact, and get aerial visions. So I'm excited about being able to use those for those things as well, and I think that'll extend to a lot of other things that we're going to be able to use them for. So moving forward with the technology and what we should be looking towards, technology is ever changing. I'm excited about that. I think compatibility, getting more communication across the board, and developing a plan for the entire, could be hopefully works into the entire city to make everything universal so it works together. So one department doesn't have one thing that's just to them. So those are some of the things that I'm looking forward to. As far as funding, my job is really to build those networks, go out and reach out into your community, educate your community about the services you're providing and what your goal is and how this also benefits them as well. You'd be surprised how many people in the communities want to donate to your cause, and between building partnerships with technology development companies, community leaders within your community, and also your citizens of your community, and establishing the foundation or a way to bring that money through the nonprofit with an advisory board, that seems to be the best way, and it's been successful for us so far to gain specialty equipment. And that's all I have.